Hey Scorpio, what's up? This is your girl Terry. I want to welcome you to Rebirth Touch. I am a new reader here on YouTube, but not new to reading. Anyhow, I'm excited about doing you. I am a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio Venus. I'm a Virgo Sun and an Aquarius-Moon. So I relate a lot to Scorpios. So I was actually just like another sign about to do another reading, and Spirit told me, no, you need to do Scorpios. So let's see what's going on, Scorpions. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot deck for you all because that's what I'm feeling. So let's first let me just pray over the reading. Spirit, angels, I thank you for coming in. I ask for positivity and white light over this reading. I ask that you give me a message where I can really touch someone and help someone, whether it's in love, career, or spirituality. And I want to send everyone white light that sees this video. Thank you. So what's going on with my Scorpions? Okay. Your cards is flying. Too many. Keep them to the side. That's what I was told to do. Just kind of gives me a little bit more information about it. Just give me one more. Okay. It seems like everybody's having like the same story starting off, except your starts off a little bit different. Okay, I have 3 cards in front of me now, and we're going to be adding a lot more and clarifying. Okay, the first card that came out for you was the Chariot. So this tells me that right now you're looking at some people a little sideways, kind of like, because you see in the card how she's looking at people. But you're on a new path. You're on a new road. Also with Chariot, this is associated with Cancer. Sign Cancer. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer, because I'm definitely seeing that that this is someone from your past. Could be past life that I feel in this life. Could be someone you knew. For some of you, could be someone that you known as a child. But he or she deceived you. See how they're looking over their back? Sneakiness, sneaky. Lies. So you all are dealing with someone from your past that has lied to you or deceived you in some way. Or you are currently in a relationship and you lied or deceived somebody. But I do feel, like I feel for most people I'm reading for, that you're the victim. I'm sorry, I just look like that for a minute because I'm remembering about Cancer's reading. I did Cancer's reading yesterday, and their reading spoke about, check out their reading because you have a Chariot card, so some of you are definitely dealing with the Cancer. It was about energy, because I remember saying to them, it's either you or it's them. And some of you, it's them, because y'all some sneaky son of a guns. And it wasn't any shade or anything towards them. Not at all, because I love Cancers. I've dated, and it's really mainly who I date is Cancer. It was no shade. It was just, all jokes, but also just being real. And it was about a past life too, or someone that you've known since a kid that you've been in a relationship with. So I'm telling you to check that out, because some of these cards are similar. You had the 6 of Pentacles. Give or take. It's like someone's trying to balance the scale, but you see how they have their hands up like they're reaching for something. Like it's like they want something from you. I hear give or take. It's like they want something, but at the expense of what? I feel and I heard want your cake and eat it too. At the expense of you. This is definitely a soulmate. This is the Lover's card. See how the light's coming down on them? I always feel like a divine union, a twin flame. And you guys had a passionate, fiery new beginning. It's like you manifested it. When I look at the hands in this, I know it's not the Magician. I won't be surprised if it comes up. But when I look, I don't know. I feel like a manifestation. So some of you want a new passionate beginning back with your old flame, because some of you are in separation, done broke up, that deceived you. You want to go on a new path, down a new road, or he does, but somebody's looking at somebody like, I don't think so. Back up. Back all the way the F up. I'm not going nowhere with you. That's how some of y'all feeling. I feel you. I dated Cancer men. I'm not saying that that the person is a Cancer, but for some of you, it is, because their reading was very similar. So check it out. You guys are both water, so I'm not surprised. Let's clarify. We're gonna start clarifying the Chariot. Give me a clarifier for the Chariot spirit. I just saw this one kind of flip. Okay, give me another one. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, I feel like when this person first came, because this is in a past position, like you were really happy. This person brought you, with the Three of Cups, they brought you a lot of joy. Like you were just so joyful. You felt like you were on cloud 9. I feel like that was how it was at first in the beginning. And I also feel like there's still a lot of love there. But due to this deceit, you now don't know which way to go. Some of you have left. Some of you are in separation. Some of you have left, but you guys still may talk. You guys might still have some late night rendezvous. I'm hearing some of you. I know how passionate. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo. Not surprised. I know that connection all too well too. Hermit. And due to the deception, you went in a hermit mode. You went into isolation. But let the light lead you. Let the light lead you down which path you should go down. Which way, whether you go right or you go left. Let the light lead you. I was just told that. The light is going to guide you through the path. And you're definitely on a search for answers. You're asking God, universe, whatever you refer to. You're praying about it. You're asking. Some of you may be married. I also feel for some of you, it represents a higher commitment, that you hoped for a higher commitment with this person because you felt like it would bring you a lot of balance. Because again, you wanted a new passionate beginning. And I feel like in the beginning, it was very passionate. It was a very passionate love affair. It was something that you wanted. It was something that you manifested. It made you on cloud 9. Everybody wants to talk about love, because I'm not necessarily like doing love readings. It's whatever the cards want to talk about, but for everybody, it's been love, and I don't mind doing it. Okay, so let's clarify. I saw you jumping. I'm gonna take you. the Seven of Swords. Give me a clarifier to that, because how can that be? Maybe for some of you, you wish to find out the truth. Some of you don't know yet, but you're hoping for the truth because you already feel it in your intuition. That's what I'm feeling. Give me one more clarifier. Okay, you gave me two. I'll take them both because it makes sense. Okay, for the Seven of Swords, the deceit. The way I see this is not that you wish for deceit to happen, but you had wished to find out. You wish to find out the truth. Some of you already found out. Others have not, but you are in search. Because I have the Hermit. You went into isolation. You're in search of the truth. You're definitely praying for it. You wish to find out about this, whether or not the deception, the sneaky behavior, as I'm told, is true. You wish to find that out. I also feel like this person was like your wish come true. And right now, you're carrying a load. Also, some of you, I forgot to say this, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. If I'm not mistaken, the stars associated with Aquarius. Check their reading out too, because their reading, oh wow, their reading was about a love affair too. So if you're in some third party energy and you're dealing with an Aquarius, you may want to check that out. Also, the twin flame reading, that was for the whole collective. That spoke about mainly air and water. But there was others, and it can relate to anybody. So check that out too. I'll be having links to them at the end. So anyhow, you feel like you're carrying a load on your back right now. Some of you feel like you're carrying a load because you don't know. You don't know about this. You see the signs. Because I feel like most of you that don't know, like it hasn't been confirmed, like you already feel it. And you're right. So that's why you're wishing to find out. And so right now, some of you feel like you're carrying a load. That's for one group of you. Those of you that do know or is married, and you do know, like I said, you've already found out. This is for the group who have found out. And you feel like you're carrying the load. You have wished to find this information out because you already felt it. And right now, like I feel like some of you threw him out the house, especially like if you're married or even if you're not, but you've been with him, because this tells me you've been with him for a long time, or your childhood, and you guys had a family, kids, and right now you're carrying a load because you're hurting, for one, because of the deceit and the lies, but also for some of y'all, you doing it all by yourself now that you threw him or her out. So you feel like you're carrying a load because you once had this. You once had a happy home. Some of you, I'm hearing, it never really was what you thought. Sometimes people are just good at what they do, and their ways just caught up with them. The universe is revealing, bringing a lot of things to the light. Okay, give me a clarification. Let's go. Give me a clarification for the Six of Cups. Ooh. Okay. I don't know whether to take this reverse or because it was turning when it came. So I'm going to read it both ways. It flew out upright, but was turning in my hand. So to clarify this, the Six of Cups, I have the Knight of Wands, which tells me, remember I said some of you all are dealing with the Virgo. The Earth, the Pentacles, they represent Earth signs. I'm sorry. The Pentacles represent Earth signs, which are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And so it can be any one of those, or they're just taking on the energy. I feel like this person is coming back towards you. And he keeps showing up in a lot of readings in this way. And he's coming to stay. For some of you, again, he could be younger than you. Taurus had similar cards too. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. They had a similar reading too. Taurus, Aquarius, I believe Cancer, and now you guys. So you guys are all tying in together because I kept seeing water, air, strong, and some earth. So anyway, he's here. It also tells me his movement. He's coming steady. He's coming fast. And when he comes, he's staying. He's not budging. I feel like he's coming back. He's coming back because he's still looking at his family. Still looking at what his Ten of Cups, what he lost. So he's coming back for a new, passionate, fiery beginning. Some of you, I feel, it's not going to be so easy because this really did hurt you. And from what I saw in some of those other readings, it was definitely some shit in the game. Excuse my language. Yeah. He's coming back for a new beginning. A new passionate beginning. But I'm being told to tell you to open your third eye chakra. But you have that in the star card too. Open that chakra. But he wants to start a new beginning with you. I have that two different ways. Because like I said, this can also have been used as a past position, telling me like when this person came in your life, it was very passionate. But I also feel like this person wants a new passionate beginning with you. And it has you up at night, or it will have you up at night. The Nine of Swords. Some of you, I can hear you crying. Some of you may have red hair like she has, I see. I hear you crying, and a lot of distress. And I feel like you want to really put an end to things. You really want to put an end to it with the Death card. But you're not for sure. You don't know. You go back and forth. Some days you want to end it. You're like, F this MF. And some days you're like, well, I really do love him. You know, maybe I can make it work. But some of you, I hear you guys saying, hell no. Okay, let me pull from the bottom real quick. Just being told to take some cards from the bottom. They're basically informational cards for me. So, a lot of you did walk away from this. And you guys might have told people like about it. I don't mean like everybody, because I feel like a lot of you were really private about it. I mean like someone that you really trust. And I feel like they were telling you to leave, to walk away. You see how he walks away victoriously? This is the victory card. But looking at the other cards, I just feel like you walked away. You were victorious. You walked away. Because of the deceit. You got both deceit cards, the 5 and the 7. Doing something at somebody else's expense. Took something. See how the people are in the background, they're crying their eyes out? And with the 6 of Swords, so you have the 9 of Swords. The 6, that's, we'll see about that. So you have the 9, you have the 7, and you have the 5, which all tells me they're both deceit cards. So sneaking behavior, deceit at the expense of you. And it left you feeling out in the cold. Some of you, like I said, the signs were there. Like, you could see it. You know, I'm going to be real with you. I just recently went through a breakup. He was a Scorpio. But this is not my story. I mean, it relates to me. It resonates with me. But this is not, like, my story. Because this is going along with other stories for other signs. So I definitely feel it's a connection there. But you felt left out in the cold. And I also feel like you put somebody out in the cold. And you should have. Because you found out, you received a message, and the message was not good. A message of bad news. See the smug look on his face with that knife, like he's looking like, I'm just going to cut the shit, like, out, and I'm just going to come up, and I'm just going to tell you. And I feel like when it did, like, your world came crashing down. And it brought everything to full circle, to completion. With the world. She's still in search. Like, the way that she's, like, dancing to me very gracefully. I'm looking at the batons and the tricks. And a lot of those videos, I kept seeing two people dancing, and I still see that image. It's like they're, like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like you're in search. But it came to completion. I heard devastation. 10 of Swords. He definitely was stabbed in the back. He was devastated. Stabbed in the back. And here's the 6 of Swords. I knew it. I felt it. I knew it was going to come. And even though you have all the chaos and emotional distress around you, you're still moving forward to calmer waters. You're moving. Some of you that are married may have filed for a divorce, I'm being told, with the Justice card. Those are not, maybe you have kids and you put them on child support. Because like I said, right now, some of you are carrying the burden by yourself because you're taking care of the family. But this also means, that's for some. I do see some legal with some of you, like regarding the situation. But for others, what is wrong is going to be made right. Justice is coming to the situation. So for some of you, like my married couples, some of you did divorce. Some of you, or you might have filed legal separation. Even if you didn't, like, divorce, because I don't really see that for many of you. I'm going to be honest. I don't see many of you divorcing. But I do see, like, a legal separation for those who live in states or countries where you can file that. Like a legal separation, something being filed. Also, you might have put him or her on child support, because I hear that too. Because right now you're carrying a load because you're taking care of the family. You're taking care of your kids. So I have married couples. I have couples that have been together for a long time. They have kids. And then I have some of you that don't have kids or anything, but you hope for it. Same scenario. You hope for it with this person. And for you, the justice just represent that what is wrong is going to be made right. Let me pull some. Let's use my other tarot deck. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Yeah, on the bottom was the 8 of Swords. So it tells me like you feel like you're in bondage. You feel trapped. It's funny. On the top was the Hangman, so you're feeling stuck. The next card, if I would have kept going, in my other deck was the Hangman too. So right now, you're definitely having some stuck energy right now. For some of you, the other person was possibly a fire sign. Yeah, there she is. And she's trying to hold on. Some of you, she's not going away. She's not going away easy. See that fire? If she does, she's still going to make a big ass think about it. She's holding on. What that tells me is that she's holding on. And she's toxic. And there's going to be a battle because she's not going down without a fight. And so some of y'all, I hate to say it, but you may end up being in a physical altercation with this person. I know how Scorpios, are. I know exactly how you are. Now, I'm a rising and a Venus. There might end up being a altercation because she's not going to give up. I feel like your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, take it how it resonates, they want you back. Some of you all, you have a family. You have kids. You guys are past life, or you've been together since you guys are children. You guys definitely have a soulmate twin flame connection. She's toxic. She's definitely like the devil. Very toxic. I feel very toxic energy with her. And also, I also feel that basically that whole situation was toxic. He or she really regrets it. Could this be a man? Yeah, because this is a general reading, so don't really get too, caught up on gender. And by the way, could be like an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I definitely see a battle because she's holding on. She's gonna try to hold on, and I can already tell y'all not playing it. Y'all not having it. I see an altercation happening for some of you. This could be where the justice comes in. Because remember I said some of you legal. I do see some people legal separation. There might be a few of you that actually may go through with a divorce because of her. But this also could mean that you may have some legal situations. Like maybe you have to put out a PPO on this person, on this fire sign. Or some of y'all beat the shit out of her or him and y'all went to jail. So you may have to deal with some legal repercussions behind it. I did see that in one of the other ones. I can't remember which one, that there was a physical altercation going with that. Here she goes again. This is what just flew out of the same cards, guys. Here she is again, Queen of Wands. Wow. And you don't know which way to go. You're undecisive. You know what? Some of you all could be cross watchers. I don't know why I just heard this too. And you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius dealing with the Scorpio. Male or female. And you're watching this because your other person's a Scorpio. And you're going through this. And the other person could still be another fire sign. I don't know. That's for very few of you. Cross watchers mainly. But anyway, you don't know which way to go. So you're indecisive. Again, some of you want a passionate new beginning. I feel like a beginning is coming towards you, those that want it. The divine is handing you. That's why you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to go, whether you want to have that new beginning or not, because of her. For those that are Scorpios. But it's coming, and it's coming fast. So again, I feel like some of you are really young. You guys are dealing with earth and fire. Earth and fire is all through here. And Cancer. Maybe a Libra. Also could be Gemini. Definitely. It's all the same. Anyway, it's going to bring you balance. I feel like that's all that you want is balance. Let me rephrase that. If you do want the new beginning, it will bring you balance. Some of you don't know which way to go, which most of you don't. And this is all that you want is balance. But there's still some secrets. There's still some secrets that need to come out. I feel like, because remember I said there were some of you that did not know yet. So this is the secret, and it's going to come out. Yeah, here we go again, that Five of Swords. Where is it? Here we go. Definitely deceit, lies. So the secret is deceit. I can't make this up. You're getting the same cards. And again, you're being told to use your intuition. And there's that Hermit again. So definitely some of you Scorpios is dealing with Virgos. For sure. And again, here's that battle. The Five of Wands, you got it again. Let's see if I can find it really quick. It's somewhere in my pile. Wow. And then here's the wish. Again, you guys have hope for it. So I do see that a lot of you do want balance back in your life. You want security again with the family, the Ten of Pentacles. And you definitely are searching for answers, even spiritually, like speaking to a spiritual leader, or you're just praying. Or for some of you, again, it represents marriage, higher commitment. So that tells me that some of you are married, or some of you are just in a really serious relationship. But I do feel that for some of you, and this has been the story pretty much with other signs too, you will work it out. For some of you, it's going to take some deep prayer and some counseling and definitely some spiritual guidance, but you will work it out. For others, you're not. You are not. For some of you, I see I mean, I hate to say it, but be the bearer of bad news, but some of you, I do see you actually filing legal separations, especially after the fist fight. Because some of you, it's going to go down. It's going to go down because that fire is going to come with you guys with fire. And remember, you are the water, so you're going to definitely put out the flame. And you're going to be ready. And I don't blame you. So let me pull some oracle cards. Let me pull some love whispers. Scorpio, and let's see what's up. Just moving some of the other cards back. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if it resonated. Go for these cards. Same cards. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. You see, and I did clear the energy, by the way. And I have to. You see how I hear that song, I got the whole wide world in my hands. To me, this represents everything. It represents all cycles of life. The struggle, the completeness, the spiritual, the family, the love. Go back, and I've been saying this, for those that do want to work it out, go back to that time in your life where everything was like gummy bears and rainbows. For those that marry, maybe go back to your wedding day. Or the day that you guys first met. Maybe when you were kids for some of you. For others that, like you're not married and you don't have children, or even for those who don't want the person back, just go back to that time within you that you were happy in your life. Find that happy place. Know that all is not lost. I just heard that. You have to still remember to have love in your heart. Don't let the disappointments of love like really make you bitter and hard inside. I've been that person, and it's really tough. I'm learning that love really does heal all wounds, and being kind to others, no matter what we're going through, is what really brings happiness. I'm also being told for some of you all to go meditate. I know some of us were in quarantine or whatever. But if you can't sit on your porch, I feel like some of you all live in a rural area, or in your backyard may have a lot of trees and nature. Just kind of maybe sit for about a minute, or look out your window. Look at the deers. Look at the birds. Look at nature. Let's see. We'll pull one more. Okay, just give me one or two more. Well, some of you are definitely dealing with Taurus. Wow. Because in their reading was very similar. And I told them to pay attention to their dreams. They had a couple cards that signified that with me, but they also had this, and that is be present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. There's going to be some of the answers, because remember I said that some of you are praying. You're in search for the answers. The answers are going to be revealed in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. You might want to get you a little notebook or just some little scrap papers. As soon as you wake up, write down your dreams. I'm also being told it's time for you to live your dreams. Live out your dreams. For those that are letting this go and you're walking away, do just that. Let it go. Put it behind you. Please try to keep your heart open with love and forgiveness. And dream big. And start focusing on you and living your dreams. The number for this is 40. Numerology would be 4. Live out your dreams. This was on top before. And this one says the heart of the matter. I think of that song. I know India redid it. The heart of the matter. That song reminds me a lot about this reading. She wasn't the original artist to do that song, though. I don't know who it was, but I know her version. And so you guys check out her version if you guys are already not familiar with that song, India Reed, The Heart of the Matter. It says, there is more going on than meets the eye. And what I feel by that, not necessarily behind your back, like as far as the other person, I feel like this is more spiritual. Because remember I said that a lot of the answers are going to be coming to you in your dreams. So I feel like that God, universe, whatever it is that you believe in, angels, they're all your ancestors too. They all are with you. They all are with you. They're underneath the surface, like trying to mend your heart. See how that little child is sleeping? Sorry, because I'm opposite, so I'm looking opposite. But you see how the little kid is sleeping? See, like unicorn, gummy bears, rainbows. Exactly. And I told you to pay attention to your dreams. There's going to be things that's going to be revealed to you in your dreams. And again, that number is 22. 2 plus 2 is 4. And I told you guys to look up 4. Look up the spiritual meaning of the number 4 or 44. 3 plus 1, again, is 4. For love makes the difference. Wait a minute, where did that come from? Scorpio, this card wasn't originally here, or even it was stuck to another card, but it wasn't stuck. But anyhow, same card. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. That ain't nobody but Spirit doing that. He's giving me more cards to tell you guys. You see how the roads are rocky? And you see how she's like blowing her horn. I feel like she's dreaming. You see like the couple. I feel like they're young. How they're just like gazing at the stars. And again, I was telling you when you got the only thing that is real card is to let the love heal you. No matter what has happened, don't become bitter. Don't become dark. Don't let your heart be hard. Because I'm being told to tell you that. Like the waters may be a little rough, but you did get that 6 of Swords. And that is, you is pushing towards calmer waters. And the waters will become balanced. And they will become more calm. But take this period, because you're definitely going through a rebirth phase, to let love heal you. For most of you, don't try to jump into a new situation. Deal with your problems. I used to do stuff like that, you know. A lot of times, not necessarily jump, but because I did not want to be in a relationship with those new people. But basically, you use people to occupy your time, but they're really not the people you want to be with anyway. So really, what good is it? It's just wasting your time. So you try not to think about the other person. A lot of times, that's how we end up in the toxic situations. I'm being told there's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes. Things are being worked out and being worked out in your favor. Get down to the heart of the matter. And then learn how to express yourself through love and through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Sorry, because I'm reading opposite. See how they're like, what a beautiful card. They're both of course, mermaids, and it's like they're swimming towards each other. I feel like that 6 of Cups energy, like that childhood. It's like he's taking her the pearl, taking her a ring, bringing a ring. For some of you, remember I said, if you're not married, some of you are already married. When you guys get back together, you could renew your vows. Others because some of you, you guys have children together and you guys have been together for a long time. I feel like when he comes back, him or her, that you guys are going to be on another level. You're going to go to a higher commitment. I feel like somebody's bringing a ring towards you. They realized what they wanted after this seek. I do definitely see those of you that have been together for a long time getting married. Not for all, but a lot of you. I feel like an engagement. I'm not saying you may get married right away, but definitely engagement. And if not engagement, just some type of higher commitment. It could be a promise ring you may get for some of you. Those that are married, you could be renewing your vows. But I definitely see that those of you that work this out, it's going to go on a higher commitment, go on a higher level. Those that are single and hope for this, you didn't have any children or didn't have any ties with this person. Maybe you were with them for a long time. A lot of you all, I just see you guys going your own way, pushing on. And while you are pushing on, you're going to be finding yourself. And you're going to let love find you. You're going to be taking time. You're going to be working on yourself. And I do feel like love is going to find you, and there'll be somebody that will be coming towards you. The only time will tell. But remember, first we have to have that self-love. So, and after this, you guys are going to want to take some time to yourself. I feel like some of you guys are going to definitely go in a hermit mode. You're not going to want to be bothered really with people too much. But anyhow, Scorpio, congratulations to those who will be getting engaged or going to a higher level of commitment. And even congratulations to those that choose to go their own way, because it takes a strong person to just walk away and just go your own way and really find yourself. So congratulations to all of you. Until the next reading, Scorpio, peace. Oh, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.